Scalpex traders, happy Friday. It's go time. It's time to grab those opportunities before they disappear. Let's dive into this. So as you guys can recall, we were discussing some buy-side liquidity pool areas, some fair value gaps that we're anticipating seeing some type of bounces from. But I want to give an update to that because I think that the shift is going to change. Still remaining bullish overall, but I believe that we're going to have some lower lows in the near future in the upcoming months. So I want to tweak a little bit of what we discussed over the last couple of videos. That being said, we are looking at this gray box right over here being a bounce zone for us, sitting somewhere right around the 24.55, even potentially a little bit higher, but coming down into this zone. Now, something to note is that when this imbalance got filled, this imbalance had two choices. Either we were going to bounce in the zone and move right back up, or we were going to do exactly what it did right now, is we filled this imbalance and now this zone is acting as a point of resistance. So that's something to throw caution to the wind, especially if you're longing. I believe now at this point, at this current juncture for October, longs should be treated as scalps. If you're hedged short, or if you're still remaining holding a short from the upper levels that we've been discussing around the 2700, I'm still holding on to mine, and I'm hoping you're still holding on to yours. Now, that's not to say that we're not going to have opportunities for longs, or at least short-term swing longs. And that's kind of what I'm looking at here on a daily, even utilizing a 3-day. We still have the remainder of this fair value gap area to be filled. And we can see that from a TD9 structural perspective, we have some more room to the downside to go. So I'm looking at these potential areas that where we do need to bounce, where we can hold a bounce. This is going to be short term inside the month of October. And my thought process is going to be something like this. I'm thinking that inside the month of October, we have a dip down to the lower 2200 handles. We have a push right back up, very similar to what it looked like inside the month of September, where we came all the way down to 2100s and then rose all the way up to 2700s. I think we can have something similar, and potentially even going all the way up to 2800 inside the month. It's important that we actually have to close above 2833 inside the month of October, and then rolling into November, we actually have to break 3200. I think that's going to be a big order to take on in a short period of time before we can actually move to the downside. I'm thinking we have room to move to the downside first before we can move back up. I'm going to take you right back into that. So I'm thinking if we were to go up to those 2800 levels, I think this is going to be our swing long area. And remember, ETH has been notorious since May of retracing every single pump. So we pumped all the way up to 2700 and we retraced it all the way back down here to the 2300. So coming down to the 2200s wouldn't be outside of the norm for ETH, especially how it's been performing in that sense. That leaves room for, let's say we get into October, we get up to that 2833, we short from that area, we come right back down. I'm looking at potential areas as far as for the swing long, if you will, is going to be somewhere in this benchmark right over here. 1910, 1983. If you're following me on X, I had posted an idea for that. Do take an opportunity to check it out. It has all my ideas and thoughts that are on there. I'm going to be posting inside the comments any updates that are on there. But nevertheless, this is going to be the area 2221, 2207 in the lower 2200 handles. I think that we're going to have an opportunity for a swing long, and then I'm going to be looking at the 2800 handles, even potentially 2973 for our swing shorts going into the remainder of the year. So that being said, it's Friday. I'm hoping you guys have a phenomenal week. Hopefully you guys are going to have a great weekend. The weekend looks like it's going to be playing out pretty much volatile, if not even flat. So do be diligent, get out there, enjoy yourself. You don't have to be stuck behind the chart all day long. Outside of that, hopefully this information served you well. Stay profitable, stay safe. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.